Alright, how's it going, everybody? My name is the Don. I'm here to just test out some despawning of items. I've taken the liberty of setting all this stuff out nice and neat for you guys, so you don't have to watch me do all that. I've also spawned some more stuff over there, but that stuff is not movable. I can't move it off the cargo grid, if anything, and I can't pick it up, so that'll stay there. It's locked to the cargo grid. I don't think that's going to have any effect on what disappears up here. So we're good on that note. But I tried to get different categories of items, if you will. Although all of these items are going to come from the other category. So I mean, and again, let me start by saying I don't know anything about game development. And I'm just a blackjack dealer, and my second job is I work as a staffing coordinator at a catering company. So you know, this is all a whole new world to me. But you know, just trying to do some tests. But, you know, like I said, all this comes from the other category. I was thinking maybe, you know, this is furniture and this is, I don't even know, fucking decoration. I don't know. This would be maybe trophies. This would be models. This would be, again, decoration, trophies, decoration maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it is. More decoration, plants, you know, yeah. So again, maybe that's wrong. Maybe if it's in the other category, it's 25 items and that's it. That's what I found. After 25 items, it starts to disappear. So I've set up 4 rows each, 5 items each. Got the Invictus patch, Year of the Dog envelope, rotating die, model, container, headhunter lamp. Got the Vandal skull, voice recorder prop, last year's Citizen trophy, the year before Citizen trophy, planner, vase. This is a for putting models on, like the little ship models that you can't get yet. You put the little ship models on them, and you know, it'd be awesome to put these things on them. But if you put it on there, they just slide vigorously, and they slide right off and fall. So you can't actually place anything on here, which sucks. But yeah, cool to see it in the game though. But got another couch, that John. Chair, table, love seat, more model display things for the Mustang, and then another model display thing. This one's for the MISC, and then last but not least is the Ling Joan, the little plushie Joan. So like I said, that's 20 items. I have a feeling that at 25 items it's going to start to despawn. Almost forgot about this. This is not on the cargo grid. So this counts as 21. Let's see if I can throw this on here. And I mean, I hope that's immune to being removed. Just throw these in there too, why not? Alright, so let's get started. Like I said, we're going to place 5 more items, and that's when either if this being on the cargo grid does not protect it from despawning, then I think this will despawn first, because I went to the cargo elevator and I picked this up first to put all the other stuff inside of that. So I think this will be the first to despawn. But yeah, if it's not, if it's immune to despawning because it's on the cargo grid after 25 items, then it should be. Which did I move next? I think it was this. The Mustang display model. Yeah, it was the Mustang display model that I moved second. So that should be the second thing to disappear. If that doesn't disappear at 26 items, then it should be either this disappears or this disappears. And I am on the Idris, obviously, but because somebody told me that different ships had different cargo limits or different drop limits or whatever. So I don't want to drop this, the amalgamated toolbox, because it has like 4 items in it, and I don't know if that's going to mess up what I'm trying to do. So we'll start with the Luminalia cookie jar. Place that over here. And we'll face this way so we can see both the box and the Mustang case. That is, it should be 21 if that is safe on the cargo bay, 22 if not. We'll put down the Luminalia sextant. Okay, 22 or 23. Next we'll do, keep it different, we'll do another miniature. Okay, it's 23 or 24. Do a trophy. Yeah, I did say I was gonna be right back, so I don't know why you're inviting me. That's now you messed me up. 24 or 25. So the next item should despawn that if that's not protected by the cargo grid. And it should despawn it once I take it out of the backpack. So let's see if I can get a better view of it. Alright, I can see it there. It's right there. Take out something different. Take out the Tholo box. Not the Tholo, the cube. Carry. Okay, that's still there. That's still there. We're gonna place it. Okay, so that's 26 or 25. So right now, it looks like that does keep it from being from disappearing. Keeps it from despawning. So a couple things I could do is either try and take out another item from my backpack or lift that off the cargo grid. I think for the sake of testing, we're gonna lift it off the cargo grid and see if the Mustang display disappears. We're gonna lift it from this side. No? Okay. Mustang did not disappear, so we're gonna include this then. Although this is a container, this is not in the other category, so you know, the same way you can have 1,001 SCU crates of cargo, I think that this is not excluded from entity cleanup, but it's got a much higher limit to how much entities of that type can persist. So yeah, like I said, that failed, so I guess that doesn't count as an item that would despawn. So we'll go ahead and pull out another item, make sure everything's there. Yeah. Alright. Pull out the challenge coin. I don't think I have any coins on the floor. I'm gonna face this way too. Watching for the Mustang display right there. Okay. It's still there. Seeing everything. Am I seeing everything though? Yeah, okay, the character's here. Miniature. Alright, that's everything there. Do another row. Now it's on the ground. That's still there. And like I said, I know for certain that is the second thing that I took out. It was either that or that. One of the two. But I'm pretty sure it was the Mustang box. Alright, we're going to keep it going. Coins on the ground. That's 26. Pull that Pico plushie. $27, Mustang still there. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5. 1, 2. Right. Let's keep it going. Tholo. Mustang still there. That keeps disappearing when I back up. I don't know why that is. Do a plushie. Okay, that's another 5, so we're at 30 items on the ground here. 30 items from the other category, specifically. And nothing is despawned yet. Now, that may have something to do with the radius in which they're placed. This is a larger radius than the captain's quarter in the room. The captain's quarter in my room is maybe half this size. So maybe placing the items more compact, I would get a different result. But we're going to keep it going. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 6 more items. I'll top it off with this one that I know has like 4 items in it. Take out one of my prize positions. Ew. The Vandal Skull hologram. Just got this a couple days ago. So worth it. Challenge coin. Not seeing any despawns yet. Tholo's still there. Coin's still there. Carrick miniature is still over there. Take another coin out. That was the last thing I put down? No, that was the last thing I put down. No, don't throw it, you idiot. Alright, that's 35 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ooh, where's 20 at? Okay. Interesting. I'll have to go back and watch the video and see what I put there. Maybe no, I put the little planner there. The little planner with the face on it. Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's 5. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It's a very odd number. 33 items. That planter definitely disappeared, but that's the only thing that disappeared. That did come out of the other category, so we'll do this. Take out the toolbox. That's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. Coins there. Pico, Tholo, Heart Plushie. Yep. I got something else disappear right here? It would seem so. Yeah, it would seem as though something else did disappear right here. Again, I'll have to watch the video of what it was. But okay. And I did not place anything down there. Alright. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Alright. We're going to take out one more item because I think we found the verge of things disappearing. Seems to be on the 35th item it disappears. If that's... Yeah, this test is so far proving to be unconclusive because, like I said, I think there's a deeper category list behind, besides just other. I think that, you know, there's you know, as it seems, there's coins, there's trophies, there's plants, there's tools, toys, plushies. I think all those are categorized in the game code, and all those different categories have different despawn limits. So for me to really test this the way that I would want to test it, or it would need to be tested for me to get an answer without CIG just saying, oh, you can spawn this much of this item before this starts to disappear, I would have to literally get 25 of each different category of item, or 35 at this point, place them all down the same way I'm doing now and see what disappears when it disappears. Alright, yeah, we got 4, 8, 12, 13 more items. And the next test after this is going to be putting it all in my captain's quarter to see if it's an area-based cleanup limit. So like we said, we got 34 items down. We're going to place a 35th item. And do a quick run through, see if anything despawned. Last thing I put down was that. This is 35. That display unit, display stands or something, those would be, I don't know. And that's why they haven't despawned, even though it's the first one that I took out, because it's a display, it's high priority. So, got the coin there, Yep. Nothing there, that's a Tholo. Okay. Missing something here, something despawned here at 35. Okay. Dude, I forget what it was, man. It's the third time I put something down, forget what I put down. Alright. Everything else is there. I think it was the year of the dog envelope that was there, actually. Yeah, it's definitely gone now. Okay, you can see the Tholo. You can see the Carrick miniature too. This was the Potter plant that was here. Yeah, this stuff's not despawning. This is all furniture. This is good. What do we got? We got something despawn here? Yeah. We only got 4 on this row. There's something despawned here. So it seems to be 35 items. On the 35th item, 1 will respawn. Not the most, not the first that you place down, because they'd have different priorities, it would seem, depending on the type of item that it is. But 1 will disappear at 35 on the 35th item. This is test version. You know, this is PTU 4.3.1. I can imagine the limit here would be higher than on live, but again, I don't know about game development, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, did one thing just despawn here? I think it did. We got one thing despawn on this side and one thing despawn on this side. So we got 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3. It's gonna be way too hard. It's 5, 2, and 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch this video again before I post a comment. Try and get it proper write-up. But I'm kind of convinced at this point it is 35 items, at least on PTU. 35 items and something will disappear, unless maybe it's 35 couches, then you get a higher limit. But yeah, little knickknacks like the chance cube or the pottery plant or whatever I said was over there, really low limit. Stuff like trophies, displays that would go in a something like this, I think have a higher limit. Plushies are pretty low prio. I would think that the coins would despawn, but the coins I took out last kinda. Wouldn't be surprised if they were first to despawn. Did something despawn here when I put down that Zeus plushie? I think it did. I think something just despawned here. Yeah, because I said 3 for this row. Now it's only 2. Maybe it was the Tholo that was right here. No, Tholo's there. Some despawn. Alright, let's try one more and then I'm going back to live. I gotta do the resource drive. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only 2 now. This is 4. This is 5. Something already despawned. We established that. Yeah, so again, bit disappointing, kind of inconclusive this test has been, because I think that, yeah, it depends on the category that they are. It's coins, plushies, trophies, furniture, displays. I guess that's trophies. This would be models. Plushies, I already said that. Props, maybe. This would fall under props, I guess. Toys, maybe. Display. Yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of different categories. I think that's what's really making it difficult to pinpoint what exactly is safe from or where exactly the despawn limit lies. But like I said, I'll try to do some more testing. Maybe I'll get like 25 chairs. I'll get 100 chairs, throw them all down, see when they start despawning, and then get 100 of another item, maybe 100 water bottles, and see if they despawn at a different rate, at a different limit. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, I had a key binding to press 12 and he would slash wave, but yeah, just imagine me slash waving.